Yo, what's up, guys? It's episode 2 of the podcast today, and we're going to be discussing the championship weekend games, the Rams and Saints, and the Patriots and Chiefs. Both two very controversial games. I've seen a lot of memes on social media already, and I'm going to talk about them. We're going to start with the Rams and Saints today. Besides that very, very controversial call that should have been a pass interference all the way, I don't know why that wasn't called. That was complete bull. But the Saints did have chances to put that game away way before, way before. It was 13 nothing, then it was 20 to 10. Those were your chances to put the game away. And at one point when I was like, it's 20 to 10, they probably got this in the bag, and then the Rams come right down the field and score. That game, it was very entertaining. It was close. It was a battle. You got to give a lot of props to the Rams kicker cuz 4 field goals in that game. He clutched up, and you know how kickers have been this whole year. They've been awful. Boswell, Cody Parkey, all of those guys. But yeah, the Rams outscored the Saints in the second half, and that's the result that ended up happening. But when it was 13 nothing, that's when the Saints needed to capitalize and put the game away because Goff, Gurley, they were playing awful. Anderson, even though people are saying that he had a good game, he only rushed for 44 yards, but I feel like those were a very meaningful 44 yards too because Gurley wasn't there. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was nervous or something, but Goff that whole game, he didn't even look that good. Like he made a couple good throws to Reynolds and stuff like that, but still, he did not look good in that game at all. And Breeze, they came out very well. They could have put that game away. I'm not going to blame it on Breeze, on nobody. But the Saints had chances to put away that game when they could have put it away, and they didn't do that. And that was the problem. They even got a chance in overtime to put the game away, and they didn't do it. He threw an interception. It was unfortunate. Coming off his back foot, he got hit. Ball was up in the air. Michael Thomas tried to push the guy away or block him from grabbing it, but he came down with the interception. Then they kicked the field goal to win the game. Unfortunate. But then the Saints, if they could have just made one stop to turn that game around, that would have been so crucial for them. And I'm sorry that the other guys aren't here. I just want to add that real quick. It's because the last video was so laggy when we recorded it. So we're going to try a different platform next time, maybe Skype or something, because Discord was really laggy. But yeah, going back to the game, there were so many chances to put the game away. That call, yeah, it really did hurt them because that would have ended the game totally. I don't think Goff could have went down the field and scored a touchdown because he was just nervous that whole game, you could tell. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about that game. Now going to the Patriots and Chiefs. What an amazing game. As a Patriots fan, I'm really happy, but they did catch a lot of breaks. Like Edelman muffing the punt. Then the next play, there's an interception, which Brady threw right to him, which should have been caught. Then the D Ford play where he was offsides and Gronk could have caught the ball, obviously, and there was an interception. Caught a lot of breaks. Chris Hogan, you couldn't even tell what was a catch or not a catch. Everything was under review. But we caught a lot of breaks during that game, and that was really crucial for us because we were struggling in the second half at first to get some offense going. Then in the fourth quarter, Brady's clutch. He's going to get the job done, and he did. Mahomes, though, even though he lost, he had a great game. I think about 300 yards. He threw for 3 touchdowns. He had a great, great game. But in the first half, it was crucial that the Patriots stopped them, and they did, holding them to 0 points in the first half. That was a great job. They left Mahomes confused. Van Noy coming in with the rushes, Trey Flowers putting pressure on him. But they could have got some points too. Like when Mahomes was sacked and they put him out of field goal range, like that was crucial. That's a rookie mistake too. Like if Mahomes could have threw the ball away or something, so they could have kicked the field goal because their kicker was actually doing good that game. He was hitting everything. But then again, these offenses are really good. Like you could just tell that they had control of that game. Like on the last drive where the Chiefs scored a field goal, the offense just did so well against the Pats defense, and they were just running all over them in the second half. But it's important that we stopped them in that first half and slowed them down. And there were some mistakes that the Patriots made on offense, interceptions on the goal line. Like those are mistakes that you don't really see Brady make. But we still won the game, so it doesn't matter in the end. But those are mistakes that we cannot be making at the goal line in pivotal situations. But it's all good. It ended up working out. And I'm just going to say, these Pats rushers too, Michelle, Burkhead, James White, they have been clutching up this playoffs. Like, honestly, Michelle had 2 touchdowns. Burkhead was doing great. I don't know why Michelle wasn't in the second half, but Burkhead was just killing in the second half, so it didn't really matter anyways. But yeah, it was an offensive battle in the second half. And I already said, whoever got the ball last was going to win the game. and the Patriots got in overtime. I knew whoever got that ball was going to win the game in overtime. And then the Patriots get the ball. They start driving down the field. Edelman redeemed himself, making some clutch catches on third down. Gronk showing up again. Vintage Gronk. I love to see that. He's a great blocker. And people, they're sleeping on his blocking, honestly. Like, he's doing such a great job. He's not complaining about it. And that's the Patriot way. I felt like the Chiefs coaching, they didn't do a good enough job because they definitely have that talent. And the Pats did a great job coaching. I mean, they held Tyreek Hill, one of the best receivers in the league, the fastest receiver in the league, to one catch, which was a 42-yard catch. But come on. It was just great. They did a good job covering him. And there were some plays too where the Pats defense could have put it away. There was an interception that they could have had in the end zone and they didn't catch it. I was like, really? That could have definitely put the game away. Game would have been over, but of course the Patriots have to make everything interesting, and that's how it went. But Mahomes, great job. He's a great quarterback, and that's all I really got to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, episode 2. I'll have the guys on next time, and see you.